Welcome back, everyone. Relatively windy day out here, but we had some breaking news last night that I wanted to bring to your attention because I think it has potentially big consequences, could be very positive consequences. So last night, if you guys follow me on X or Twitter, you guys have probably already seen this, but Dr. Sebastian Gorka posted that a photo with Kash Patel stating that he was not only the FBI director, which of course everyone kind of knew, but he was also appointed as the ATF director. Now, whether it's permanent, interim, how that's going to work, we're not sure. We'll get to that here in a second. However, that is the news. Apparently, President Trump has actually signed off on him being the current ATF director at the moment. So that is good news. I met Kash Patel, had dinner with him earlier this year, and talking about Second Amendment rights. That was the topic of the conversation for that evening, and he definitely is somebody who's on our side. He spoke at the GOA convention, the Goals Convention earlier this year, right before I did as well. And so we talked a little bit backstage, and we're definitely on the same page about the Second Amendment. So having somebody like Kash Patel in that position certainly is a good thing. Now, talking about the leak of it, if you will, I had to guess, again, for those who don't know, Dr. Sebastian Gorka is on President Trump's staff, so he would be in the position to know this sort of thing. He probably put it out not knowing that the official announcement hadn't been made yet, which is probably why he rescinded it. I don't know that. I haven't confirmed that. I'm just guessing that is why. Again, that was Friday evening. There probably will be some sort of formal announcement on Monday. I was talking with Jared from Guns and Gadgets, as well as several other folks who are talking heads like me, trying to figure out what this meant to have somebody who is both the FBI director and the ATF director. Is the ATF going to somehow go under the FBI or something like that? I looked into that this morning, and apparently there are several laws on the books that actually prevent the executive branch from combining agencies like that. I'll roll it in here on your screen. So apparently that's probably not what's going to happen. If I had to guess, this is just a guess. I don't know. I don't have any inside information. But based on the executive order that President Trump put out, I guess 2 weeks ago now, to Pam Bondi, directing her to revise some of the things, the infringements that happened under President Biden, as well as before that. That timeline, she was given 30 days for that. That is up on March 9th. So about a week and a half from now, that is up. And I think President Trump wanted somebody at the ATF that he knew could enact the changes that are going to be recommended by the Attorney General. That is my guess. That makes sense to me. It also makes sense to me that Kash will probably appoint someone under him as the deputy director who's going to run the day-to-day operations in a way that President Trump wants, because it's going to be very difficult for him, obviously, to run the FBI, which is a huge organization with all types of moving pieces, as well as the ATF, which is obviously a much smaller organization, but still a lot of moving pieces. So I expect that will probably be coming in terms of announcements next week, but whether or not it's going to be a permanent thing, again, we don't know at this point. I would have to guess it's probably not, though. I don't think so. And I think one of the concerns that a lot of people have brought up in terms of people who are, civil libertarians is it a good thing to have the same person running the FBI as running the ATF? The way I kind of thought about it is like, what if the Democrats did that? We would probably look at it with a little bit of a side eye, if that makes sense, like J.D. Vance does. So I don't think it'll be permanent for that reason, as well as the reasons I already articulated. But I think it is a good news story for people who believe in the Second Amendment and civil liberties. Again, I'm not trying to say I'm best friends with Kash Patel. It's not true, but I've talked to him for hours about this, and he is definitely a pro-2A guy, like a legit, real pro-2A guy. So having him in that position is a good thing. And what's going to happen after that? I guess, well, I'll just have to sit back and watch. But that really is all I have for you. I think it's important news, potentially huge news, depending on what happens in the days going forward. But that is it. That is what I have for you. Expect the announcement on Monday, but viewers of the channel, if you guys are signed up and subscribed, you guys already know. So there is that. If you guys aren't following me on X, any of my other social media, definitely do so. There should be links here on your screen, as well as down below in the video description. Additionally, make sure you guys get signed up for my daily deals email, as well as my email that goes out once a month. It's the same sign up. And that email will prevent you guys from being blocked by an algorithm from seeing my content, because I send an email out once a month with all the content in there. So that way it goes straight from me to you. And then additionally, we have the daily deals that goes out every day. Usually has 8 of the best deals that we find around the internet. You guys can sign up for that at mrgunsandgear.com. That goes out pretty much every day. Also has a good meme in there that a lot of people like. We also have an SMS service that you guys can sign up for as well. That will either be just the latest video that dropped, or a smoking good deal that comes in stock that probably will sell out soon. So you guys can sign up for that at the link here on your screen. That is it. That's all I got for you. Good news for once. And I look forward to seeing everybody in the next video.